Hey, this is Rude Hunter. You can call me Mike. Today I'll be showing you the easiest method of getting a jet in GTA 5 by far. This method is very consistent and you will get a jet every single time. People say that getting a jet is hard in this game, and this method will just show you how easy and consistent this is. So if you look at the map here, the airbase is located by a river up by the city. And if you take a look at this little piece of road near the airbase, that's mainly where we're going to be going. This is the road. And right where I am right now is mainly where you're going to spawn if you recently just died over here. If you just want to head in the sand and take a little left, and that will get you on the road. Now, people like to drive all the way up this road, and that is false. You don't, if you're in a supercar or even a sports car, you have to do half this distance, maybe a quarter of it, to really get up the part. Now, this is pretty freaking far if you're on the road. See, people go like back here and stuff. No, that's false. You can be up here, you can be even like closer if you really want to be. But right here, I'm just driving, and you can see I'm speed is way too fast. Like, I get speed in like a second or two. That's would actually get me up on that hill. So, alright, that car's in my way. And so right now I'm driving up to the hill. I'm not gonna really take off right now because I'm gonna show you a little trick on this hill. Now, if you see off to the left, the angle of the slope is a lot less than the one on the right there. And so if you go off to the left, your chances get cut in half of making that jump, rather than this one right here. You see the angle? It's almost a 90-degree angle. That'll get you up every single time. Now, let me cut back to over here and show you I'm very close to that. And right here, I will be going off to the right a little bit, hitting that jump perfectly, getting major air. And really, the air time is way more than it needs to be, and I was really close to that jump. So you don't need to back all the way up there and everything. You don't have to take this path. I was just driving around to show you. So you want to drive all the way over here. And now, if you look off to the left, where I'm going to be driving, do not go in this hangar. Tanks will just run up to you and shoot you. Army men will probably just shoot you before you even get in the jet. That's a very inconsistent path. Now, this jet right here has no one guarding it, no tank. And honestly, this jet right here will double your chances of getting out of the hangar. So I really recommend this one. And so definitely check if there's oncoming vehicles, because those will sometimes blow you up, and just evade them by going up early. And so when you're in the sky, you'll hear a little ringing noise, and that's a jet behind you shooting a missile. It's a CPU jet, and you just want to turn left or right to evade the missile, and then look at your mini-map to find a little red dot, and then find it, track it, and shoot it down. I prefer the minigun or whatever is on the jet. Anyway, we're cutting to the higher level player portion, and the higher level will have a thing called cops turn blind eye. And really, cops won't care what you do for about, I believe, 3 minutes. And of course, 3 minutes is definitely long enough to get in the jet. So right here I'm calling my mechanic to get my entity. And then you want to make your way to Lester on your phone and basically just call him up and go all the way down to the bottom of the list. Of course, if it's not on there, you are not high enough level. I have no idea the level you have to be for this. But if you have it, it definitely will make this a very easy task. And so you just call him, get in your vehicle, of course, get to the jump, take a little bit of right on that jump. Of course, I failed right there, maybe because I was going at like 200 miles an hour. But perfectly land the jump, or else this whole thing will fail. And so basically I have 2 minutes still in my clock. So if you don't make it in time, I don't know how you couldn't. Like, so That's the jet I would normally take if I had like the 4 stars, but I don't. So I'm just gonna make my way to the one that is armed with the guard, and right here I'm gonna test if I get stars by blowing his face off, and I do. So cops care if you kill other cops apparently. So I'll begin in this jet, breaking the window. And I'll cut to the scene where I find the helicopter, and you want to do this every time because they will track you down and hunt you like wild animals. I'm not joking about that. They'll find you in the city. So right here, I'm basically done. I showed you both ways. They both work very well, and this is Rude Hunters signing off. Really. I'll catch you guys later in another video. I hope this helped you, and see you.